Well, good morning everyone. Happy Saturday. It's the start of a new week of vlogs. I've got birds chirping in the distance because we already have dog TV on because we are heading off to do Halloween shopping. So I'll talk to you more in the car. Well, we are...
Better lighting?
No. We are on our way up to Wesley Chapel to do some more spooky shopping. So the last trip up there was a month ago and they were just barely putting things out. So it's time to go back. We also have a tropical storm on the way, so you might be hearing some rain. Tomorrow is probably gonna be very messy here. And we're already starting to get bands coming north from it. It's down by Cuba right now, but it's already sending rain bands up. So there's one about to hit. It started getting really windy, but I am struggling to hold my arm up right now because I did my benchmark test for Stronger U2. I finished today. I will show you my stats when we're back at home because I killed it. Like, way better the fourth week than the first week. So I will show you those later, but I'm literally propping the tripod and my arm up with my leg right now because my arms are jello. So we have a lot on the list. We're gonna go get some bagels for lunch. We're gonna go to Home Goods at home, Bean Bar to get coffee before at home. World Market, probably Ulta. And then to end the day, we always go to Chewies when we're up there. And today is a very special day because the chili rellenos are finally back. After all that taunting of the chili rellenos on the sign at that Wesley Chapel, they are finally back for 6 weeks only.
Watch them be out of them.
Oh my gosh, I would rage. I would rage and then just get my salad because that's delicious anyway. But I've been waiting since the pandemic to get a chili relleno again because they were on the menu, they were on the permanent menu, and then when the pandemic struck, they reduced their menu and the full menu has never come back. And the chili rellenos they were like some of my absolute favorite things on the menu. So very excited. That's how we're gonna end the day, but lots of spooky shopping beforehand and definitely time for a bagel first. I earned that bagel. I am jello. All right, we're starting the day with bagels. I got the everything cheddar with veggie cream cheese. Mike went salt with plain. He went boring.
Very boring.
Yum. Well, bagels were delicious. We got more bagels to take home for the weekend. And now it's time to make our first stop, which is going to be Home Goods, potentially Home Goods number 1. We might be doing 2 Home Goods today.
Double Home Goods.
Yeah, let's get in before it starts pouring. It's already thundering.
Massively creeps me out. Like actual skin crawl.
Made it to at home this time. I mean, the weather doesn't look that much better that direction, but I can guarantee it is way nicer than the last time we were here. Let's see what they have today. No worries. Cat butt's still here. The vintage trees are taking over Halloween as well. And then this one little guy just all by himself, lonesome. Got some bath items now. Okay. Oh, this actually does have stuff. Sometimes they sell it and it's just empty and I'm like, who takes the time to refill seasonal soap containers? But this one actually has it. $6.99. I feel like they haven't added that much They just kind of added some more end caps. But At Home was like the first one to put their stuff out, so I'm not surprised by that because I feel like they were ready and prepared like back in July. Look, Jess, cordyceps mushrooms. They're everywhere. And this is my husband.
Snack.
We had bagels. We're going to Chewies here in a little bit, but he wanted a pizza snack.
There you go.
Oh, to have your metabolism. We're in World Market. Look, even more mushrooms. I mean, at least this is fall decor, and so I will accept that like mushrooms are part of fall. But it's a lot of mushrooms. It really is. Oh, the best season's almost here. Okay, the final stop before Chewies is our second home goods. I'm looking for a specific thing. So far, I have not found it, so we'll give it a go. Okay, Mike thought the other one was terrifying. That one is terrifying. That is very scary. Because I called it out the last time, this time it's true. They're here. Very exciting. Cannot wait. First course. What we came for. Ooh, I'm so excited. So excited. Yep. Like basically the same thing, so. Some more Florida clouds for you. Another band on the way. We are on our way home. The chili rellenos were delicious. Lived up to all my expectations. The chili burrito, the green chili burrito that was with it, or enchilada rather, was very spicy. I was worried about it because the green chilies at Chewies, they don't mess around.
They don't.
And it was very, very spicy. So I would just get the relleno next time. They're only there through September 8th. We'll definitely be back one more time because they're delicious. But the green chili enchilada, I will skip that next time because it's spicy. But we are heading home. As you probably saw in the footage, it was a bust on Halloween decor. I didn't buy anything Halloween, did I?
No?
No. We got...
Unless we're counting pumpkin spice tea.
I did get pumpkin chai tea from World Market. But otherwise, we got olives, pumpkin chai. We got some croissants from World Market. Some chocolate. We got bagels. Some puzzles from At Home, because probably not doing much tomorrow. And I got some makeup from Ulta. So busted on the Halloween. At Home didn't have any of the pieces that I'm looking for. There's like 2 specific ones I'm really looking for. And the thing with At Home, Marshalls, any of those, you kind of have to hunt because not every store gets every single item. And unfortunately, I think the items I really want are super, super cool, so I feel like they're gonna fly off the shelves, unfortunately. I'm also kind of helping Sarah hunt because Sarah has pieces that she's looking for too. So she's looking at her stores and I'm looking at mine, and we're dividing and conquering trying to find these items. Didn't find any of her stuff either, so alas, a bust today, but it was fun anyway. It was a fun day of exploring and hunting, and that's kind of the fun of it. Is at this point I don't really have anything from Michael's I want. There's anything like that, so this is the fun part of it, is just going to hunt for the pieces and thrill of the hunt. So now we're heading home. Foster's gonna be very happy because it's time for him to have his dinner and relax, watch some Olympics, and probably edit the weekly vlog while it rains because It certainly looks like there's more on the way.
It does.
Well, good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Currently wearing the same shirt as yesterday because we just recorded the podcast. Going to change into non-Halloween Horror Nights themed item now. But it is Sunday morning. The tropical storm is starting to roll through. It was pouring right before we started recording and then it paused. So it's just like a regular rainy day so far. It is going to get up to a Category 1 hurricane, it looks like, but she's staying kind of out in the Gulf, so it's gonna be, hair in my eye, it's gonna be North Florida that really has to deal with the hurricane stuff. As I say that, it starts pouring rain. That's the kind of thing about tropical storms, is we're getting bands that are rotating. So we are on the east side, which is the messier side. We are fully expecting to get bands of rain and wind most of the day, but it shouldn't be too bad, especially if you guys were here when, was it Hurricane Ian that was such a pain in the butt? That one was scary. That one was an actual legit hurricane. We had the storm shutters up and everything. I'll link to that vlog. That was actual concern. This is really all we have to worry about with this level of storm is if you're by a body of water, you have to worry about flooding. And then there's always the potential for tornadoes with this kind of storm. So the tornadoes are the actual scary part, but the bands aren't any worse than what we get on a daily basis with storms in Florida in general. So should be an okay day, not the best day for the dogs. This is what we're looking at. It's just rainy, slightly windy, and it is currently like 11 a.m. So see, there's even a plane going over. Pretty normal day so far. So I'm gonna get cozy. We have bagels that we picked up yesterday, so I'm gonna have a bagel. I'm going to edit the podcast, the YouTube version. I'm going to edit my weekly vlog and just kind of chill, watch Olympics, relax for today. But first I'm gonna go change clothes. Also, for the record, okay, wearing my Bucky shirt now. My arms are so sore from that benchmark yesterday. Mike made a joke because I said that. I was like, oh, first thing this morning, I was like, oh my gosh, my arms are so sore. And what did you say?
I just flew in from Milwaukee and boy, my arm's tired because I want to make a 30-year-old dad.
Yeah, he's making dad jokes. He is a dog dad, so I guess you're allowed to make dad jokes as a dog dad. But yeah, just starting the morning with a dad joke. I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't heard that joke in so long.
It's the corniest, it's like the original dad.
Yeah, it's vintage dad jokes.
Vintage, yes.
Oh, we have for science to do today.
We do.
I almost forgot.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, do I want to do that before I start editing?
We can.
Yeah, maybe we'll go ahead and do for science now before I sit down and start editing and get focused, and before I forget and have my bagel and get too full. How about for science? Okay, so while I was at Walmart last week, I found lots of different Pringle flavors. So we've got Philly cheesesteak, everything bagel, hot honey, and all dressed, which we love all dressed Ruffles. Can't find them here anymore, but we love them. And then at Publix, I found the salsa con queso Cheetos. And I think this is a Walmart purchase too. We love the Dots pretzels, but this is a new flavor, Parmesan garlic. So very savory for science today. So I have decided that we're gonna start with these two and then move on to the Pringles. So think garlic parm first as it starts pouring. Ooh.
Okay.
It smells very buttery.
Yes. Triple.
Cheers. Oh, mine's actually a double. Mm.
Very good.
Very good, as usual with Dots. To be honest, I don't think it tastes all that different from a regular
original?
Dots. Yeah.
I feel like it's more buttery.
More garlic.
A little more butter and garlic and a little less seasoning, like spicy. It's like if the regular Dots are a little too strong, like.
Or if you really like garlic.
Or you really like garlic, which I do.
I think for me, the original Dots are a 5 out of 5. I would give this a 4 out of 5.
Yeah, if I could give halves, it would be a 4.5.
A 4.5. Their pretzels are just so good. If you have not tried Dots pretzels, not sponsored, clearly, so good. And I was worried that this might be really spicy or something and like throw off your flavor profile.
Okay. It's gonna throw off my flavor profile.
It's not
sure.
flaming hot, so it shouldn't be too bad. Cheers.
Nope. Gets better. There's a middle there that is no good though. Gets better at the end.
It does. So the Fritos we tried, it was queso with green onions on top. This is queso with tomatoes on top. A yellow queso with a sprinkling
like
of
pico, basically.
pico. Yeah. First bit, not the best. It does get better. It gets cheesier.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine.
I think I'm gonna actually give it a 3. I think my first initial impression was like a 2, but I'm actually going back for more. I feel like it does actually get pretty cheesy. I'll give it a 3.
I did the same thing, so.
Better than I was expecting, honestly. I think that's a solid 3. Philly cheesesteak. Contender 1. This is the one I'm most scared of, so we're doing it first.
I'm also
you
scared.
also? All right, we're gonna do the sniff test. I'm scared.
I mean, I enjoy Philly cheesesteaks, so this scares me a lot. It's gonna be bad, isn't it? You're trying to put beef, like beef flavor. It's every time they try to put beef flavor into a chip.
It's not good.
Oh no. Oh, that's like Alpo.
That's
dog food.
No, it's Bean Boozled all over again. It's Sammy's Bean Boozled. It's dog food jelly bean.
No one can put a beef, like, even the British chips that are like beef flavored.
Yeah.
Like, just, I can't do it. I don't know what it is. But,
For science.
like the pot roast chips, you remember those?
I do. For science, it must be done.
Sorry, I've like just now ruined it before you even start. Cheers.
Cheers. Whoa.
There's a lot going on there.
There's a lot. None of it I like. None of it I care for.
I don't like it, but it's not as offensive as I thought it was going to be. Oh, it gets more offensive at the end.
It's every bit of as offensive as I thought it was going to be.
I thought it was going to be even worse. It's less
Wow.
bad than I thought it was going to be, but it's still pretty bad. Well, I know just about what number you're throwing out there.
Okay, let me
pulled zero
describe.
out, but-
Let me describe. It starts off trying to be meat,
It's trying.
and then it switches into heavy green pepper
Yes.
flavor, and ends with heavy onion flavor. Same for you?
Hold on. We're going through pepper phase.
I'm not eating a second one. That's not happening. The green pepper is the most offensive of the 3 flavors.
It's onion, but there's also like a lot of like a vinegar kind of thing going on at the end.
I don't
like
get any vinegar. Fake green pepper. And it's like when they try to fake jalapeno, and it's that really bad fake jalapeno. It's the same thing, but fake green pepper. That is,
Might still eat them, but
well,
because they're Pringles, so it doesn't matter.
the flavor's not leaving my mouth either, which is very unfortunate. I'm glad we have some other chips to
It
go.
does have some staying power.
Well, I think I might give that a 0.
Oh no! For the
It is-
first time since the gingerbread.
I think that is worse than the gingerbread. The gingerbread was offensive because it tasted like nothing.
Right.
This gets a 0 because it tastes like too much and it's disgusting. I'm giving it a 0. I'm sticking by it. This is worse than the gingerbread Pop-Tarts by far. That is a Bean Boozled chip. That is the same level of suffering. It's not as bad as the dog food jelly bean, but it's the same level of suffering as the spoiled milk jelly bean.
Okay, that's bold. I wouldn't put it anywhere near that category, but
especially because it's lingering, just like the spoiled milk did. 0. Just like throw it across the room.
If you're okay with weird beef flavored things, it's probably a 1. It's still bad. Don't get it, but
let's hope for some redemption. Moving on to the everything bagel.
It's gonna turn into like a roast beef sandwich on an everything bagel because of the lingering flavor.
It's also gonna be very strong. I'm worried, but oh yeah.
Oh no, you made a very not.
It's gonna be very oniony.
Yep, got a feeling it will be.
Which I ordered an everything bagel yesterday. I don't mind an everything bagel. I'm just worried that they're gonna be too heavy-handed.
They're bursting with flavor. It says it right there.
Cheers. Not what I was expecting at all.
What?
Whoa. Whoa.
I can't wait to see what your number is here.
It's so buttery.
It's a lot of butter. It's like a buttered, toasted cream cheese bagel.
My mind is blown right now.
This is like, Pringles does weird flavors, but this is
not what I was expecting at all. It is very salty because it is super buttery.
I could have thought buttered popcorn for like the first half of that.
I agree. It tastes more like a buttered popcorn. It's actually not heavy-handed on the onion flavor at all. It very much tastes like a regular, just buttered bagel.
Then you get some of the
there's a little
everything
bit
at the end.
There's a little bit, but it's not heavy-handed. It's not a flavor I'd want to buy again, but I think I'd give it a 3.
4 for me.
Ooh, he likes it.
I like it a lot.
You like it a lot.
I would absolutely go out about that. That's like up there on my Pringles favorite flavors.
Ooh.
Which is messed up.
Wow.
Messed up because I didn't think I was gonna like that.
It definitely way exceeded my expectations, especially after the one that will not be named over here on the left. Bursting with butter flavor. There you go. All right, 4 for Mike. Moving on to the all dress. Now, we love all dressed Pringles, like I said, or all dressed Ruffles, like I said. Let's hope this can live up to it. Oh, don't go as deep as I just did. Just don't sniff.
You did it there. You did it there. This is the 3rd can of it, and you've done it.
Okay, no. The other 2 were fine. This is very vinegary.
Oh, okay.
It's like it doesn't smell
salt.
bad. Yes, it's like you don't have to go like, it's very strong smell. It's very vinegary. It smells exactly like an all dressed chip should. I just got like vinegar up the nose.
Vinegar, I was like, you know that these all smell strong.
Not like that one.
Yeah, the vinegar does hit you.
Cheers.
Not as balanced as
Yeah.
as a Ruffle, but fine.
It's fine. I have a little bit of disappointment because it's not nearly as good as the Ruffles.
I feel like I get less of the barbecue-y kind of flavor that I got with the Ruffles.
Yeah, I think I have to give this a 3 because of disappointment. They're not bad by any means, but they do not live up to the 5 out of 5 that are the Ruffles all dressed.
This tastes like a good tomato and onion salad.
Yeah.
More than it does like the kind of barbecue-y taste that I'm used to getting.
You get some barbecue, some vinegary
A
barbecue.
little smoky.
It's just not the same level.
Yeah.
This is a little sad. All right, so we're finishing with the hot honey because we figured this was probably the most likely to be good and a nice sweet finish. Last time. Not really much smell.
No. Not like a regular Pringle, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. All right, here we go. Cheers. Oh.
Get more of the honey flavor as it goes up.
That does have like a decent amount of kick to it. But also it has Out of all the hot honey chips we've tried, or like sweet heat chips we've tried, it has the most actual honey. Like there was a minute there where I smelled actual honey. These are gonna be my 4 out of 5. Yeah, 4 out of 5 for me.
Also a 4.
Are you gonna eat these?
Maybe.
Well,
out of spite. I'm not gonna enjoy it, but I might eat them.
I'll take the hot honey. You enjoy your Philly cheesesteak. I'm gonna go make myself an actual bagel. And that was today's for science. So he's just gonna be snacking on everything bagel chips for the rest of the day.
Have a real bagel too.
True. Well, it's 5 p.m. now, and this has been pretty much what it's been all day. Every once in a while we get like a little gust, kind of like that. It's a little gustier, but overall it's been pretty chill. Not much to report. So it is now 6:48 p.m. It's gotten a little gusty. We're having a band come through. I need to look at the radar and see what's actually happening, but I picked up my camera because this is happening. He crawled behind me and wanted to be squished. He feels safe this way. He likes to lay behind me and just be squished. A little safe space between me and the sofa, right? Look at how white his face is. Look at that white face. You're not allowed to get old, Bean. You're not allowed. You have to be a young pup forever. But he's got his little arms. His little arms are crisscrossed, or they were. Yeah, they're still crisscrossed. Your little crisscrossed arms. Does this help you feel safe? Mom will protect you. I'll throw my body over you before anything happens. I wouldn't let anything happen to my little Bean. But he's not shaking or anything. We haven't had any. That's the one thing about tropical storms and hurricanes. There's rarely any lightning associated with it because, I mean, it's just so much rain that there's really not enough electricity being created, I guess. So I think I've heard maybe one little bit of thunder way off in the distance. So he hasn't been shaking. He hasn't been outwardly nervous all day, but he's still unhappy about it. He's not loving it, but he's getting plenty of snuggles. And he was very brave. He went out. You know who hasn't been brave? That one. He has not been out since this morning, and if the last hurricane is any indication, he will not go out until he absolutely has no other choice. So he could possibly hold it all the way through tomorrow, because he did hold it for 24 hours during the hurricane. So we'll see. We'll see what he does. But this one was very brave. Yeah. I'm sure you guys can hear. It's very windy and rainy now. Definitely getting some stronger bands through. It's like almost 9 p.m. It's been raining nonstop for pretty much 12 hours. But this is a lot of rain, so that's where we're at. Meanwhile, that's where Foster's at. Colby parked right here. Foster likes being underneath. So yeah, you can see him. He likes being underneath the sofa. It's a cozy little spot. Yeah, he feels safe there. Alright, so been watching this because Brady and Jordan had a tornado too close to them. Meanwhile, we've got like lightning and thunder happening here. Going a little wild at the moment at 10 p.m. Getting a little crazy. So hey guys, it is Monday. We are on day 2 of Hurricane Debby. It is mostly calming down here. Still a little breezy. At the moment, we're not having any rain, but it rained for over 24 hours straight. A lot of rain. But it's been a little bit of a break, and so the roads actually have already dried, which is, well, some of it has already dried. Kind of crazy. But everything's good here. My I have a little like flagpole with a decorative flag that has gotten knocked over, so I'm gonna have to go fix that when it's all over, but otherwise everything is good here, and I am settling in to do my planner. So I woke up, did my workout, did all of that stuff, and now it's time to do my planner. So let's do a montage. Okay, tonight we are having apricot chicken with roasted broccoli and jasmine rice for dinner. Ignore Rosie going off to vacuum, but there is dinner. So hello everyone, it is Tuesday. This is the post-hurricane update. It is breezy and still hot. The usual. Just breezy and hot, but it is definitely extra breezy still. So I have a meeting in like 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna run out do some errands, and then I have some exciting stuff to share, but gotta do this meeting first, waiting for the dogs to finish their outdoor time. So hey guys, it is Tuesday as I said, and I just had my work meeting, so now I am done. And the exciting thing I teased is I got a new camera. Let me show you. So for the past however many years, let's see. Yeah, this is the newer one. I have been operating with these vlogs with 2 different Canon G7Xs. So I have my original Canon G7X that's from 2017. That does still work, which is amazing. That it has been kicking. I got it right before my Halloween Horror Nights trip in 2017. I had been using a Sony RX100 for a long period of time. It finally broke, and that one really did break. And so right before my trip to Halloween Horror Nights and Disney, it was my solo trip in 2017, I got a Canon G7X Mark II. In fact, the only reason I bought this camera that I'm filming on right now is because that one got something in the lens, but whatever that thing is that was on the lens disappeared with time. So that camera is perfectly operational, and in fact that's what I should be filming on today, because I try to use that as my daily vlogging camera and save this one for theme park trips. I think the Canon G7X has been the best vlogging camera that has ever existed. I don't think that any of the current vlogging cameras have beaten it. A lot of people moved on to Sony's, but the Sony's have the side screen, and I hate it because top screen is the perfect screen for vlogging. If the screen's on the side, half the time people are like looking like this, looking at the screen, or you catch yourself looking over there. It just isn't as good. Nor do I like the quality as much as the G7X. So unfortunately, in all these years, in 7+ years, I do not think that any vlogging camera has lived up to this one. I still continue to use my Sony RX100 during Halloween Horror Nights, but that camera is getting old too. I bought that one, I assume, also in 2017, because if my original Sony went out, then I assume I got this one. I can't remember if this is my second or my third RX100, but It's been with me for a very long time because I only use it during Halloween Horror Nights because the low light quality on it is so much better than this. All of that to say, I finally got a new camera. So this is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. A lot of people have started using this camera, especially for theme park vlogging, for travel vlogging, and you can probably tell why, because look how small it is. But it's also just very convenient for vlogging. It was definitely meant to be a vlogging camera. So I flipped the screen and then immediately turned it on. It's got a little, there you go, the screen that you can see. Obviously it's really blown out for you because this camera's focusing on me. But it's got a built-in gimbal. I've been watching other vloggers use it, and it's just the stabilization on it for theme park vlogging, for travel vlogging. I just don't think it can be beat. I don't think it's going to be my daily vlogging camera. I think I will continue to use the G7X for at home. I don't think the indoor quality on it is fantastic, but for outside, I have been loving the footage I've been seeing from people who have it. And for travel vlogging, I just think this little size is so convenient. So I went ahead and got it. It is also supposed to be really good in low light, so I will definitely be testing it at Halloween Horror Nights this year. I love my RX100. I love the quality of the footage from Halloween Horror Nights. However, again, that camera is now 7-ish years old and technology is improving. This can do 4K. My RX100 can as well, but you know, over time, technology improves. My main complaint about the RX100 is that even though the low light is amazing, I feel like my quality of footage from the scare zones is fantastic. The stabilization is trash. It is just shaky cam like crazy. The G7X is way better at stabilization than the Sony, but this is even better. All of this to say that this worked out perfectly. It just arrived today, and I'm gonna go to Epcot tomorrow and really test this out. So I've got it all charging, I've got extra batteries, I did the creator bundle, so it has a little microphone, and I'm gonna go to Epcot and just take this. I'm not gonna take the Canon. We're just gonna see how it goes and test it out and see how I like it. I'm excited, a new toy. I literally have not bought a new camera in like 7 years, so. Well, no, I take it back. I bought this one at some point, so 4 years probably. I can't exactly recall when I bought this one, but it's been a long time since I bought a new camera. And I think I've talked about it plenty on here that I don't make much money off YouTube. Like, I think last year I made just over $600 for the entire year on YouTube, and that almost covers this camera. So that's kind of how I view the YouTube money, is it sustains itself for the most part. Like, as a hobby, whatever money I'm making on YouTube is going back into the hobby, because I do pay for the music rights to have the music in my vlogs. I pay to have a pro Canva account. I use Canva for a lot of things, but also to be able to edit my thumbnails, and obviously pay for my annual passes, but that's something I would have regardless. I pay for Lightroom in order to do photo editing for Instagram, that kind of stuff. So there's little things that add up that go back into the hobby, and I figured that any money I make on YouTube, I am fine putting back into the hobby. And this time it was a new camera, so I am excited to take it to Epcot. I'm waiting. At some point, Amazon's supposed to deliver my screen protectors today. So hopefully those arrive today so that it's nice and protected for the first day out in the theme parks. But I'm excited to go test it out. So that's my new investment, and we'll see how it goes. Well, good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday, and I am hitting I-4 to drive off to Epcot. You'll see that probably before this vlog. You'll probably see that Friday and then this Monday, but off to Epcot I go. Let's see what a no reservation day in August is like. Well, I made it home from Epcot just in time to run back out the door to go to trivia. So I've changed clothes, out the door. We'll see how we do at trivia tonight. So First place last week. I don't know if we can do this 2 weeks in a row. We're gonna find out. So hello everyone. It is Thursday evening. We did not win at trivia yesterday. It was not our round. And then we just bet big on the end because we're like, why not? I think we were tied for 4th or 5th place in the final round. We were in 2nd place the first round. Second half, it all fell apart. So it wasn't our night. So that was trivia. Today has been normal day, work day and everything. And now I am going to make us dinner. So we are having pork medallions with sauteed apples and spinach salad from Chef Ami. And there we have it. Mine without onions. Mike's with all the onions.
Not without onions.
So hey guys, happy Friday. It is Friday after lunch. I did my workout, I did some work, I had lunch, did a little more work, and now I'm packed up to head to Orlando. I'm going to work for a bit from one of the resorts while I wait for Ash to arrive, because I haven't even talked about this. I'm talking about it as if I've talked about it. Let me go in my office real quick and we'll have a little chat about what's happening. I realize I haven't told you guys. Okay, standing desk coming in clutch. So, as I'm sure a lot of you know, because we're all theme park people, the Orlando Informer does these events multiple times a year. They're a separate ticketed event for Universal, and they are very pricey, but very limited capacity. So the rides have very short waits. The food is all included. So basically you can eat yourself sick if you want to. You can drink unlimited butterbeer if you want to. It's a really cool thing, but they're very pricey. So as an annual pass holder, I've never been able to justify spending the money. It's something I've always been interested in, but so far I've always just convinced myself out of it. However, this time around I lucked out because Ash had 2 tickets for tonight and asked me to be his +1 last minute. So I am all ready to go. I'm changing outfits before tonight because this would be way too hot. It is going to be very sweaty, very humid. We can get access at 5 p.m. The parks close at 9 p.m. for regular guests, and then we have the parks from 9 p.m. until I think it's 1:30 in the morning. So we're gonna be riding all the rides. Ash is gonna be eating all the food. I'm probably gonna be too hot to eat very much because that's what happens to me. So I don't eat much during Halloween Horror Nights either. But I will be drinking some frozen butterbeer, I will tell you that much. We're gonna ride Velocicoaster, we're gonna ride Hagrid's, we're gonna do all the things and have a nice besties night at Universal. And I debated, I was like, do I want to vlog this? Because I don't know if I'll ever get to go to an Orlando Informer event again. I don't know if that's ever going to be in the cards for me. Do I want to vlog it? And ultimately, I have decided I don't want to lug the camera around all night. So I have the brand new camera that I just filmed with Wednesday, and I have my Canon, and I just do not feel like having a bigger bag and having a camera with me all night. So I'd rather just have my little fanny pack. And yes, the camera fits in the fanny pack, but it just feels like I won't be able to enjoy the moment as much if I'm trying to vlog it. So I will have my phone and I will film some clips for Instagram and film some clips to include in this vlog, but it'll just be montage style, maybe some funny clips of Ash and I. Will see what happens. I'm not gonna try to do a whole separate vlog for it. Anything that I record from tonight will be here at the end of this vlog. So should be a really good time, but I need to go ahead and get out of here because I-4, it's a Friday, it gets messy. So it's 1:30 now, I'm packing up the car, I'm driving, and then I'm gonna finish my work from one of the resorts and wait for Ash to get off work and join me this evening. So he won't arrive until probably 6:30 or 7, but I'm just gonna get cozy and act like I'm working at a coffee shop, but at a resort. That's my plan. So let's go. I am going to take the camera with me, so I'll film pre-stuff from whatever resort I end up choosing, but I'm not going to take the camera, and I don't think. I'll make the final decision once I'm there, but let's go in the car. Let's drive to Orlando for the 2nd time this week. Well, I had to come check and make sure Cabana was good, considering I'll be basically living here coming soon. Only a matter of time before there's entire vlogs just dedicated to Cabana. But I'm gonna get some work done, wait for Ash to arrive, and Cabana's hopping. It's very busy. You can tell it's into summer. It's the last week of summer for Florida kids, at least. This resort is hopping right now. So I'm gonna get some work done and wait for Ash to arrive. And yes, I did get Dutch Bros. So honestly, the perfect work setup for me. I love it. Okay, heading into Universal. It's about 7 o'clock. It rained a bit, so the sun is behind the clouds, which is nice. Gonna go find Ash and have fun at this event. Just a little taste of what my next 2+ months of life are gonna be like. Doing this over and over. Ooh, City Walk feels busy. Yes, it does. What better time to do your Duolingo?
Finnegan's.
In Finnegan's.
French.
What day? What day is it?
It is 549.
Very proud of you.
549 days
Proud of
straight.
you.
I can see but you when you dance, 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 baby.
Have the place to yourself, basically, right? Having it all to ourselves. Well, we did Gringotts, now we're hopping over to the other park. King's Cross we go. Love it. I know it looks beautiful, everyone, but I am pouring sweat off of me right now. It is so hot. Let's ride Spider-Man with nobody else. We might have a car to ourselves.
Unbelievable!
Hippo is the newest addition to the New York Zoo
Aw.
in Central Park.
Imelda.
We're getting word now that the Roxxon building in Upper Manhattan has been completely destroyed by syndicate members. We will line up
Things you don't see very often.
I am Dr. Optimus, infamous leader of the sinister syndicate, and one day, the world. I apologize for interrupting your inane situation.
Literally. Alright. Well, they're waiting for us. Well, we're riding the mummy. Can't scare anyone, because there's nobody here to scare. I heard it. I heard it go off. gonna be filled with humanity. Bodies everywhere. Just 3 more weeks. And this will be scare zone full of fog and scare actors. I'll be filming with an actual good camera instead of my phone. An airboat crashed in here. Oh, where's the turtle? Is he over here? Oh, there he is. Hi, little guy. You're adorable. I love you. 3 more weeks until opening night. We'll be back and battling a whole lot more people than this. Yeah, I wanted to just show my hair exactly how I walked in with, because this is how humid it was tonight. The amount of sweat. It was so toasty, and I mean, within like a few minutes, I could feel my hair expanding. So I knew, plus, you know, rides on Velocicoaster, rides on Hagrid's. So I will give a full report on Orlando Informer and my thoughts of the event tonight in next week's vlog, because I just got back home and it is 3 a.m. So the event ended at 1:30. We left a little earlier than that. I think I was at the car at like 1:35. But it's about an hour and 20-minute drive from Universal back to Riverview. So it is 3 a.m. I desperately want to shower and go to sleep. So I will talk to you guys about Orlando Informer and the whole experience in next week's vlog. A little bit of a cliffhanger for you. But yes, very humid. I was telling Ash, it was our test for Horror Nights in 3 weeks of endurance for our feet and getting used to being outside in the 90% humidity, just pouring sweat the entire night, prepping for Halloween Horror Nights, because that's basically what it's gonna feel like for the first few weeks. Humid. So it was a good time though. So thanks for joining me for the few little clips that I took, and I will see you guys again next week for another weekly vlog. Bye.